Hey guys, I am back to do another review video, and this one has actually been very much requested by one of my Dolly friends. And so I wanted to oblige because, well, for one, this baby really, she was really very special. I will say that of all the dolls that I've had in my collection over the years, this particular baby, which was my Janika one of a kind Claire had made in the very soft silicone. It was the first one she made in the soft silicone. She did end up making, I believe, two additional really soft silicone dolls. I know of two definitely, but this baby is what sparked other collectors to want Claire to actually make this particular edition, which is the Janika edition in the soft silicone. Because when this edition came out in 2011, it was poured in the Dragon Skin Platinum silicone, which is a much more firm silicone. And Claire had once told me that her initial vision of the Janika sculpt was that she wanted to make this particular edition in soft silicone, but it was so new at that time that she was concerned that collectors wouldn't it wouldn't be popular with collectors. So she stuck with her traditional dragon skin, more firm silicone for the edition. So all in all, when she decided to make this one of a kind baby, it was kind of like, this is how she envisioned the baby to be in her eyes when she sculpted the baby and wanted to pour the baby. So this is kind of a, brought to fruition type of thing. On how Claire really felt that this edition should be. So she was very special. And out of all the babies that I've had, she's, I would say, my second most favorite of all times. Still one of my favorite babies. Monroe comes in first, of course. But this sweet Janika, which I had named Lucy at the time, and her current mommy also has continued to keep the name Lucy. So that's sweet. But she's very special to me. And I wanted to review the box opening, but it's long. So this has a 15-minute limit for me to do this type of upload. So we're going to stick to this, which was Janika's Flexibility. This was right soon after I had gotten her and was just really sharing some, I guess her flexibility with you guys. So we'll see, because I haven't watched this in a really long time. So let's see what we see.
I decided I should come on and share a little bit more of information on the new baby. I also wanted to share her flexibility because I had a lot of questions of how soft is the soft silicone. So I figured this would be a good way to kind of clarify and show you just how flexible she is. And just to start, no, I do not have two Janikas. My previous doll went to a new mommy, not even all that far from here. So she is being loved in a new nursery. So I just have the one.
Oh my gosh, I totally forgot that I had a Janika. It was an artist proof Janika before this, but it was from the original edition. And I remember people asking me over and over again, do I have two Janikas? And they got super confused because they assumed, because I'm not always good about saying a doll is leaving until after it's gone and got a new one. So people have complained about that. So now it's coming back to me why I had to clarify that.
Okay. So, and everybody was confused and thought maybe it was the same doll I was reintroducing, but no, this is a completely different doll. She is not part of the edition. She is a one of a kind because she is poured in a very soft platinum silicone from actually came from Claire's collection.
Yep.
So I will go ahead and show you. And I find that it's hard to even want to.
Oh gosh, I have to say this. Ooh, that was a bad space to stop. I have to say this before I forget. I used to not, I held out for the longest time and I refused to buy a tripod. I used to have a little, it was like the top of a jewelry box that my phone fit in sideways perfectly, crooked like the kitty corner from corner to corner, and it held it. And that's what I used propped up on my baby swing. That's what I used for my tripod. And it was like, sometimes it was good, sometimes it wasn't, but like totally cheap. I don't know why I waited so long to get a dang tripod. Now I have two, it's just funny to me because you'll watch it kind of tilt and not want to cooperate. So it's really funny to me, but okay, let's continue. And this baby is so cute. Looking back at these videos is just, oh, I love it. Oh, I loved her. She's so sweet. Her coloring is so beautiful. Just looking at it there. Oh, she was just painted to perfection. One of my favorite babies ever from Claire.
Because I love her skin so much. I'm trying to adjust this. So
I call it skin. It's silicone.
Not cooperating, of course. There we go.
Struggle's real.
So I love the skin tones on this baby, and I will do a details video, but I want to have good natural lighting in order to do it for you, because you know the way she looks now in my doll room, she's gonna the pink tones are gonna be what comes out most in her. Yep. And when you take her out in natural lighting, because I have done that, let me tell you, the depth of her skin tones is just unreal. So I want to make sure that when I do a details video that you guys will be able to see all of the beautiful painting that Claire did on her. And that way you'll be able to get a better depiction of what she really is if you were to see her in person. Like, I really wish y'all could be here and hold her and see her, and then you would, you know, really feel and see what she's like. But yeah, I love her. You can tell I love her. So I'm going to pick her up, but normally I would. Before I go into, I think I lift her up and show how she flexes. I have to say this baby has, and this sculpt in general has the most beautiful side profile, very newborn shaped head. And it's one of the things, and I loved her little ears. Her ears were sculpted to perfection as well. This is going to be an all-time forever favorite sculpt of Claire's of mine. You know, I had several Janikas. For those that haven't followed me long, I have had several Janikas, many in the original edition. And then I've since had, if you remember, Milo was the second baby I believe Claire made, but he was poured in one piece. This particular Janika had the ball jointed neck. You can see the line there. But I will tell you, there was some slight differences in how, I don't know whether it was changes to the mold because of time, but the face was chubbier on the newer soft silicone Janikas compared to the original babies. And so they looked slightly different to me. And this particular baby just had such a chubby sweetness about her little facial features that was a little different. And that's also what I really loved about her. But oh my gosh, just looking at her just melts my heart, you guys. Pick her up and handle her this way. I don't want you to think that that's how I handle my dolls. It's only for the purposes of showing you. Preface, I don't do this every day. Definitely. Don't pick her up that way on a regular basis. So you can see, this is how soft she is. She literally just falls all the way back. Oh, she's so sweet. And just flexes back and is just so cute. And she just moves so easily. She's so adorable. And you see that her arms fall down because they're soft. They're softer than when she made the addition. She's very soft. She has a beautifully sculpted mouth. I just think she's absolutely precious. I am in love with her. And I can't get enough of her. But when you pick her up and you move her around, she just moves like a newborn would because of the softer silicone. I just adore her. And when she goes back like that, I love that her hands go right to her face, just like a newborn's would. But she's so cute. I love her. I just do. So just to say this real quick, she did not have armatures, but her sculpt was sculpted in a bent arm position. So naturally, whenever you were moving her around, her hands just kind of naturally wanted to fall back up towards her face, which is very newborn, like a lot of newborn babies constantly when they're new, they put their hands up by their faces, which it was very endearing about this sculpt. It also made it very realistic, and her fingers are sculpted so beautifully. Just this baby is just gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. Melts my heart even now. So beautifully. So beautifully. There she is, guys. That's my baby girl. And like I said, I don't even want to put clothes on her because I love her. Just looking at her in her skin, you know, she's just so cute. You are so cute. Yeah, I love her. I
She's
hope
really
you guys
cute.
all love her too.
She's still cute, of
I know,
course.
it's not that my friends and subscribers have to love my dolls, but I like when they enjoy seeing them. So it's always, you know, I think we all like the approval of our peers and fellow collectors because we, you know, we love to share, and when other people like our dolls, it's fun, you know.
Aw,
There she
she's
is.
so sweet.
Our little baby girl. Totally adorable.
That baby's
She's
beautiful.
not real red like she's coming across, or real pink. It is because it's nasty weather out. It's been raining for days. And that is why I want to do a nice details video in natural lighting, because this just doesn't portray exactly what her coloring is at all. She's adorable though. She says, hello everybody on YouTube. So that's pretty much it. That's all I wanted to share with you guys today.
So I will tell you guys that the shape of her little mouth was very pursed, perfectly pursed in the coloring and the shading of how Claire painted her little mouth. I loved it. I don't know, it was the shade of pink, I guess you could say. And she did have pretty pink complexion, but she wasn't quite as pink as I recall her, you know, like in person. It is that wall, those pink walls in that nursery. But she was just painted to perfection. I can't stress that enough. That was, Claire had told me when she painted her, she was trying a completely new technique, and it was different than all of her previous dolls up to that point. And this was in 2015 when she was made. I believe this video was made in June of 2015. Got it. I can't believe that this doll could be that old, and that this was that long ago. But honestly, you guys, this baby, the shape of her eyes, the shape of her face. I had so many collectors reach out to me that were Claire Taylor fans that were like, how did you get her? I want one. I mean, she was very, very popular, and she still is. She's a gorgeous baby. And yeah, I know that her current mommy adores her. She's like the prized possession of her collection. So it's wonderful that she actually is well loved. And it's heartwarming, and it's sweet to go back and relive that and see her again when she was so new. And it's just very sweet. She will always be one of my all-time favorite dolls to this day, and probably for forever. And I will definitely continue, you know, enjoying her through my friends' pictures that she shares of her. So there it is. There was only a couple of minutes left on that. So that's where I'm going to end it, guys. And hopefully you guys enjoyed seeing that. To you out there who has her and wanted to see her, I hope you enjoyed seeing this back when I first got her. And yeah, it's really fun to go down memory lane with these babies, and especially certainly with the really special babies. And I had a lot of really special babies, and I'm fortunate that I can go back and experience them, because ultimately not everybody can do that. So hopefully you guys enjoyed. I will continue to do these, like I said, as long as I'm still getting, you know, people that enjoy them. I'm going to continue making them, because this has been really fun for me as well. So happy Sunday, everybody. And I hope you all have a great rest of your day. Thanks, guys. Bye-bye.